going on, Z-Bursters? Before we get into the video, let me tell you this really cool website called gamerlife.co. It's the best place to get a new gaming PC, gaming desktop, gaming keyboard, gaming mouse, mousepad, any accessories such as aux cords, USB to USB cords. They even have Fortnite apparel, so go check that out and use promo code ZBurst for 10% off.
Yo, what is going on, Z-Burst? Z-Burst here, inside the predictions featuring the Minnesota Vikings in the NFC North. The Minnesota Vikings will go 13-3 due to who they play, where they play, how they play, and how they adjust. The Vikings were so close to making the Super Bowl last year, just falling short by losing to the Philadelphia Eagles. And they recovered. The Vikings going 13-3 this year, going back to the playoffs. And they started off week 1 against the San Francisco 49ers in Minnesota. And they're going to start the year off with a win. They're going to beat the 49ers due to the Vikings have a better offense, the better defense, better special teams. That's all you got to ask for, and you're going to beat the 49ers. The 49ers aren't that good just yet, even though Jimmy Garoppolo is their quarterback. Week 2 is against the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay, and you beat the Packers in Green Bay 2-0. You beat the Packers because they don't have Jordy Nelson. And I think early on in the season for the Packers, they're going to struggle because Randall Cobb and Devontae Adams are their top 2 wide receivers. Yes, they got Jimmy Graham, and yes, Aaron Rodgers is back, but Rodgers is so used to throwing the ball to Jordy. He's got to figure out if he wants to throw the ball to Devontae more or Randall more. Probably Devontae Adams because he is a little bit better than Randall Cobb. But either way, the Vikings still get the dub. Week 3 is against the Buffalo Bills in Minnesota. You're going to win this game as well, 3-0. You will beat the Bills in Minnesota. The Bills, Josh Allen could be the quarterback. AJ McCarron could be the quarterback. Doesn't really matter. Nathan Peterman also could be. Both and Nathan Peterman, obviously, are not as good as Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is an elite quarterback. He's going to destroy this Bills defense, and the Vikings are going to win this game easily. Week 4 is against the Los Angeles Rams in LA. You're going to lose this game, but for one reason. I think the Los Angeles Rams are the best team in the NFL this year. And I don't even think the Minnesota Vikings can stop this team, especially in Los Angeles. Only reason I have you guys losing to the Rams, they're in LA. Only reason. Week 5 is against the reigning, defending Super Bowl champions and the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. And you get your revenge. You beat the Eagles in Philly. It's not the same as beating them in the playoffs, but at least you got your revenge. You beat the Eagles. You outplayed them. You play with heart. They don't. At least this week they won't. And Kirk Cousins is going to seal the deal for the Vikings and get them this amazing dub that keeps the Vikings' hope of being an amazing football team. They could have proven it beating the Packers in Green Bay, and then they lost a hard game to the Rams. But then you come back the next week in an away game against the reigning, defending Super Bowl champions and you beat them? Woo! I would hate to be in the NFC North with the Minnesota Vikings lurking. Week 6 is against the Arizona Cardinals in Minnesota. To me, this is an easy game for the Vikings. They can finally calm down. They just played 2 extremely hard games, coming back against the Cardinals, who, in my opinion, are an average team, if that. And you beat them. Week 7 is against the New York Jets in New York, a below average team here. You beat them easily. Week 8 is against the New Orleans Saints in Minnesota. And this is your second loss. You lose to the Saints in a close one. This one's going to be like 42-35. Very close game. But you lose because you can't stop Drew Brees, Michael Thomas, and Alvin Kamara. I don't think your defense can stop all 3. And by this point, Mark Ingram will be back from suspension, and I don't think you can stop him either. I think this is just one of those games that it's just an unfortunate loss. Maybe like the last team that possession wins the game, kind of 35-35 or something, and Saints score a game-winning touchdown. I just think that's how that game's going to roll. Going into week 9, though, you're going to recover when you play the Detroit Lions in Minnesota. You're going to beat the Detroit Lions easy. Easy. Like 21-0. 21-3. Easy game for the Vikings this week. Week 10 is your bye week. You're going to relax. Like, alright, we've lost 2 games through 10 weeks. We're doing well. We're not the 1 seed yet. We don't have the tiebreaker with the Rams. Let's hope the Rams lose. We get the 1 seed. Week 11 is against the Chicago Bears in Chicago. You know, I said the Lions, easy game. Easy game. You beat the Bears in Chicago. No doubt in my mind that this does not happen. Sure, the Bears have had an amazing offseason. Sure, the Bears had one of the best free agent signings. Doesn't matter though, they still lose. Week 12 is against the Green Bay Packers in Minnesota. You beat them once, you do not beat them twice. The Green Bay Packers have adjusted from what they did early in the year. Aaron Rodgers now knows who his #1 target is. He now knows how to play with Jimmy Graham. He now knows how to run the ball effectively. And the Packers beat you guys. This is your 3rd loss. Week 13 is against the New England Patriots in New England. You guys have had a hard schedule, but you beat the Patriots in New England in a nail biter. This is going to be like 24-21, 28-24, something close, less than a touchdown. And you're going to win. Your hard season is not over yet. Week 14 against the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. Now, I know the Seattle team's not the same as it used to be in 2014, 2015, but they're still the Seattle flippin' Seahawks. They are a great team. You can never count out Russ, especially in Seattle. They're 12th man in the fan. Hard to beat the Seahawks in Seattle, but you do that too. Week 15 against the Miami Dolphins in Minnesota. Finally an easier game. The Dolphins are an average to just below average team. You beat them, I wouldn't say easily, but it's definitely a lot easier than the Seahawks in Seattle, the Patriots in New England, the Rams in LA, the Packers in Green Bay. Finally, you can calm down and you beat the Dolphins in Minnesota. Week 16 is against the Detroit Lions in Detroit. You beat them once, you beat them twice. They're an underrated team. I know this. But they're still the Detroit Lions, and they choke every year late season. It's going to happen again. In week 17 is against the Chicago Bears in Minnesota. You beat them once. You're going to beat them twice too. The Chicago Bears are a very below average team right now. They are not developed as a team. You're going to figure out how to secure the 2 seed. Excuse me. You're going to figure out how to beat the Chicago Bears, have them as a 2 seed. Minnesota Vikings, that is. The Rams secured the 1 seed earlier in the year. 2 seed still not bad, which means you make the playoffs, you get the 1st round bye. You figure out how to get back to the late games. You're going to figure out how to beat the Rams, because you will eventually have to play the Rams if you do not lose in the NFC side of the playoffs. And the conference round is especially where you're going to play them, as long as you don't lose and they don't lose. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you're new around here, subscribe, join the Z-Burster family. Share this video with your friends, your family, anybody you meet at school. Please have a blessed day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.